So, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm also doing great in my life. Thanks for asking. And tell me something about yourself.
Okay, so as you can see my name on the display, my name is Shravan and I'm talking to you from Gorakhpur city, Uttar Pradesh. As far as my education is concerned, I have done my bachelor, and from this year I'm pursuing my master. And apart from these, I also do run a YouTube channel where I upload conversational kinds of videos. My hobbies are reading books, listening to music, watching podcasts. That's all about.
So, my name is Sapna Raghuvanshi, and I'm from Jaunpur, UP. And I'm private school teacher as well as homemaker. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I'm holding BA degree, and I'm also running YouTube channel for learning English communication only. So
Okay, great. So it's been how many months that you have like continuously doing practice and uploading videos on your channel?
yes, actually, as you asked about continuously practice, so it's been more than 3 months.
Okay. And what are the reasons that bring you here to learn the language?
Okay, do you know there are lots of reasons, and the first reason is my passion, and the second reason is my compulsion. I can say because I'm private school teacher, so I'm English teacher, and being an English teacher is my priority to speak English. you know
Yeah.
that's why. And yes, but I had a great passion in English since my childhood. But that time, means we are not so much focused, just because we are not getting this type of environment like nowadays, and we are being provided by this social media and all. So that time we were not getting, that's why we were not able to like learn something new.
Oh,
Nowadays we can learn anything with the help of social media. That's why nowadays I'm just utilizing social media, and also I'm trying to utilize my time. In this way I'm learning this beautiful language.
okay, great. So do you think that making conversations on the daily basis and talking with the people doing practice is really helping us in English
Yeah,
language? Okay. What are the things that you have learned?
means first of all, means I learned lots of things, but the like crucial thing for me, and that is like how to gain confidence. And do you know that initially we all are just not able to speak English just because of lack of confidence. So when I didn't start my journey that time, I also wanted to speak English, but I never dared to speak English. I never dared to open my mouth for English speaking. But after coming on this platform, and after means applying this like a Skype app and all, and nowadays I'm able to speak English with anyone, with any random people on any random topic. Means whatever knowledge I have, I don't care, but yes, I'm able to speak confidently. And earlier I was thinking so much like, what if people ask any random question to me? And do you know that when I started taking my first conversation session, that time I was feeling so much underconfident and pressured, just because I was thinking so much. If I do any mistake, so what will people like say about me and all? I'm English teacher, but when I considered myself, I realized myself as a learner. Like yes, I know that I'm English teacher, but I'm like teaching English as a subject. And yes, being a teacher, it's for me it's obligatory to be fluent in English also. So if I really want to be fluent in English, so I have to remove this type of feeling, like this type of shyness and hesitation. So I just started considering myself as a learner, and in front of all people, when I say like yes, I'm learner in English, so yes, people before me always just allow me, yes, just do mistake because you are learner. So by this thinking I started my journey. And yeah, sometime uh, means despite of knowing all thing, but I'm doing little mistake, but little by little I'm reducing this type of mistake.
If you are
I,
doing like if you are doing mistake, it means that you are learning. That is why you
yes,
are
exactly.
doing. And obviously, very inspiring journey. And I just said that in starting you were not having such kind of confidence to talk with the people, but now you are confident enough to do, to have a conversation with anybody. So that's great thing. And I think in this era, I just said that we have the social media that is providing us enough content, enough ways, enough possible, the platform to learn anything. And you mentioned one more important thing that until and unless we are not considering ourselves as a learner, we cannot learn anything. So that is the most important thing. If we will be having any kind of ego that I'm the teacher, I know each and everything, so definitely the chances of learning anything would be less as compared to the considering ourselves as a learner. Okay.
Yes,
The fourth thing that you mentioned that you are English teacher, so it is obligatory for you to learn English language. And for English teacher, it is obviously if you are teaching, especially in the private schools,
yes,
so you have some knowledge about English language because most of the time when you are in the parents teacher meetings, maybe the parents are speaking English, and if the teacher don't know how to speak in English and how to communicate in English, then that would be your filling up shame for so many people. So your journey has really, it's really very inspiring the way you have learned and you are doing practice. And obviously, this is the only way that most of the people have learned English language. I was same like you. When I was learning the language, I was also having such kind of butterflies in my stomach whenever I have to face somebody to speak in English. But slowly by slowly, I started talking to the people to people. So I started getting confident that okay, if this kind of questions will
yes.
come to me, how will I face? If this kind of questions will come to me, how should I reply? So like this, we learn. So like, what is your target? Like, how many sessions you day? Like, how many sessions you do per day?
Means hardly I'm managing to attend at least two session in a day. Sometime means I am not taking two, sometime one only, but I try to take at least two session in a day. And if just suppose I'm taking only one session, so sometime I just tell a story, means made my video by storytelling. And do you know that on my channel I have uploaded lots of storytelling video, means I have started my journey by telling motivational story.
Oh, great.
And
Okay.
in this way nowadays I have become able to speak English confidently. Means yes, I know that I'm not so much fluent in English, I'm not so much good speaker, but yes, I can say that I'm confident, and that is the like great achievement in me. Because earlier, as I said, I'm teacher, so I was having lots of English knowledge, grammar knowledge, but it was just useless. For me it was useless because I was not able to speak English confidently. And as you said that in school, not sometimes, means all time we have to face English language. Suppose whenever any meeting is held, so in meeting all the teachers means are allowed to speak only English. So that time, means whenever I supposed to express my point of view on any topic, on any point, so that time there's a lots of there's miss things in my mind. But just because I'm supposed to speak English, I'm supposed to convey my thought in English, and I'm just only having lots of knowledge, but I'm not able to express it. Means I was expressing, but only little bit, not all. So
Oh,
this is the like my lack of confidence problem. And nowadays, whatever just randomly come in my mind, I try to speak. Whether just sometime I try to take time for speaking, thinking, but I'm not taking tension. Like yes, at least I'm learning, and at least I'm able to speak confidently and face any random people confidently. So that is the great feeling.
okay. It is really indeed a wonderful achievement for you that you started uploading story kind of videos, and through story we can make up our mind. This is a very common
Yes,
problem that most people face, that they have a lot of things in their mind, but whenever they have to say something in English, whenever they have to explain or maybe express something in English, they face difficulties. maybe the lack of
Yeah.
words, maybe the lack of the most of the people do not know how to narrate a story. So you did those things on your YouTube channel. So those things would be really helping you, in terms of speaking and expressing yourself. Because whenever you listen any public speaker, they start giving their message while having a story. They are a good narrator of a story. So if you know how to narrate a story, if you know how to narrate your sentences, then definitely your message would be quite very clear to the audience or maybe somebody who is listening to you. So storytelling ability should be there if you want to become a great speaker. And how we can learn? So this question, I think you will give me the best answer that how we can learn. Like you said that you started uploading story videos in English language. So how did you, or maybe how somebody can learn the storytelling? Do you have any idea about
Yes, actually, if I talk about storytelling, so in my initial day when I started my journey, so that time I means I had not any idea about this Skype, and it never occurred in me. Do you know that in future I would be a YouTuber, or I would also come on this platform like this with my journey, starting journey. I never thought about all these things, but that time means I was listening lots of these type of conversational video, and sometimes like any YouTuber, so they are suggesting like if you want to speak English, if you want to start your journey, so try to listen more and more, and the more you listen, the more you will be able to speak. So I just follow that rule in my initial day. Means you know that I was also very busy always in my household chores, but whenever I do any household, so that time I played any music, sorry, not music, story. Means earlier I was listening only music, Hindi song, but when I started focusing on English communication skill, that time I completely stopped my that hobby, like listening music. So I started listening conversational type video, and very soon I realized that I'm taking so much interest in motivational story. And whenever I listened any motivational story, so that time I also like got myself motivated. If there's like something amazing and nice story, so I listened a lot, means lots of motivational story. But when I decided to speak, so that time I also realized I'm listening lots of things, as the people are suggesting, like listen, the more you listen, the more you speak. But I am listening a lot, but still I'm not able to speak. So what is the mean by listening a lot? I was thinking like this. But when I started, when like I got to know like yes, we have to make self talk video. In this way, we will be able to face camera, and if we become able to face camera, so definitely in future, very soon we will able to face people also. So I started like doing this type of self talk video making practice. And when I started making video, like that time I also confused what to talk with myself, like expressing daily routine and all. Sometimes I tried to do mirror practice, but I didn't follow this type of rule and all. So but very soon I realized I listened lots of motivational stories. So whenever I listened, I got registered that story in my mind, so I decided to tell this story. And in this way, at least I will speak English. So okay, I just started telling a story. And whenever I learned any story, so when I start just telling a story, so that time I completely just used to forgot the correct sentence structure and the exact, like whatever I listened. So I started just racking on my brain to think like yes, means in my mother tongue, this story got registered in my mind. So I started now narrating it in my own sentence structure, and like own word, I can say. And sometime also in my motivational story, I sometime got stuck and started thinking then then close the video, and then again, means initially I completed a story for in 5 or 4 go, but little by little, when I started telling more and more motivational story, so day by day, means I realized that I am able to tell this story in one go, and now I think I'm able to like talk to different people. but there's a teacher like Siv sir, English with teacher Siv, you know. So
Yes,
firstly,
I know.
he approached me. Firstly, he approached me through my motivational storytelling that I want to have a conversation session with you. So I at that time I messaged him like I don't have any idea like how to get connect with different people. So he suggested me like you don't need to do anything, only just download Skype, and in this way you will get connect with me. And then I started forcing my husband like just download the Skype, download the Skype, and he said just let it be. You are so busy in your life, you have to do all things, so just only try to learn English.
Yes,
Okay,
you can
okay. So do
complete
you
the video.
know that just that time I forced my husband like now I want to talk to different people, because I know I'm telling motivational story, but only just telling motivational story is not sufficient, because if I want to really improve myself, I have to talk to different people, and in this way I will learn and grab new things from others also. And the most important thing, like I will be able to face people confidently. So do you know that first time I talked to that teacher, Siv sir, like lots of hesitation, fumbleness, and underconfident I was, but still I uploaded that video. Like in future, if I will become good speaker and I will become like fluent English speaker, and so that time I will watch my this first video and I will just realize like yes, how much improvement did I get by my hard work. So only just by thinking this I just uploaded that video also. And day by day I now I'm feeling like yes, means there's if sometime I get stuck with some, but I'm not taking so much tension. At least I'm able to face any random people confidently and without any hesitation. Means means just whether I know that people before me is better than me, and he's like more fluent than me, and he's just advanced level good speaker, but I'm not feeling hesitation. I'm feeling yes, if the people before me is better, so definitely I will get good thing from him or her. So now I'm thinking like this. So just because of my hard work and just because of my motivational storytelling. So now I think you should tell something more about yourself.
I didn't say that. You said one thing, that the listening is very important if you want to have a good storytelling ability. Secondly,
Yes.
your story is really very inspiring, that you have uploaded that one video in which you performed really very terrible. And it is very important to see your improvement after 5 years or maybe 2 years or 1 year later, so that you can watch and you can just measure that what kind of improvements you have gained over the years. So it is very important to have your collection of videos. So YouTube is the best platform where you can upload and have your own videos, which you can watch anytime. So this was all from my side. A lot of questions I have asked. If you have any particular questions that you would like to ask me, please go ahead.
Yes, of course. I would like to ask when did you start your journey? And what is the things that inspired you to learn English communication? And as I observed that your fluency is very good, and your way of speaking is amazing.
Like first of all, thank you. And still, I'm learning, and there is always a room for improvement. Whatever you learn, you cannot be perfect. The moment you consider yourself that you are perfect, again, the chances of learning anything would be less. So, what I believe that yes, I started my journey, in 2023, in the month of September. I was just randomly just watching my YouTube channel, just scrolling my YouTube channel. So I suddenly got a session video, the sessions like this. So I was feeling, I think this is a very good kind of video, that where people are talking to each other, and through talking and having a conversation, they are learning English language. So from there, I got to have an idea. I just messaged a person named Asutosh. Do you know him? Asu
Who?
official, Asu
Ashu.
official,
Yes,
Asutosh
I
Dwivedi.
think I have heard, but I have to recall.
He's very,
I have heard this name.
he is very famous in kind of making conversational kinds of videos. He's very famous. So I mailed him and just did a session, and then I
Yes,
realized
yes,
that, oh my
yes.
God,
Now I got to know. I got to know. He's a man, Ashu official. Yes, he's very fluent
yes,
in English. And I used to
Yeah.
watch his video a lot sometime. In my initial day, I used to listen lots of conversational video. So that time I means I have gone through ASU official. Now I got means he sometime wearing means often he's wearing like spect. Yes, am I right? Yes. Now I get to.
So, I get the inspiration from him to create a YouTube channel, so that I can also do practice with people. I was just like having in my mind that I need a platform to do practice because I think I can be better if I will get the platform. And, so I think personally that anything we want to learn, if we are doing constantly practice, we can learn anything, either it is swimming, learning, reading, writing, anything. So in such a way, I just consider myself that okay, let's create a YouTube channel and just have the conversation with people, and that is how I created. And still, I'm learning, and I think there's always some room for improvement. And I'm doing this session after a break of 2.5 months. Maybe my fluency has broken. Uh, yes,
No. So
I have uploaded.
why did you take such a long gap?
I have taken admission into master's program, and in college I have a lot of activities to do. The course curriculum and the tension of having assignments, preparing for presentation, exams.
Yes,
So a lot of
I
things
can
are going on.
understand.
But yes, so right now I'm in the hostel. You can see. So still, I think. But then I realized that I'm just losing the touch with the language. So I just come back on the Skype and just started having the session. Later, sooner or later, I will be started uploading videos on my YouTube channel. So that's all, from my side. Thank you very much, for connecting me. And I think I have some sort of time, so I will try to connect you again in case we have a topic to discuss about. And
Yes, yes.
at the end of the video, I will say it was really a great conversation. It was really great learning from you. Thank you very much for giving me this chance
Thanks
to
a
have
lot.
a session.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. And yes, you have also given your like precious time. So thanks a lot for it.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Take care.